at your past and all your worries in the world.
I'm going to test both clear and frosted sheets.
On the other side of the world. Getting very serious.
I make 2 rulers for future reference. I'll start with zebra permanent markers on the front to create sort of a 3D effect.
I got this feeling that I'm coming down with something, 'cause I'm
A little watery for the clear sheet, but it will dry up in a while.
gotta stay inside.
Color pencils on frosted sheet almost felt like coloring on paper.
The sun on my side. I got this feeling that I'm coming.
I sand the clear sheet for the color to stay. Definitely harder to add in details as the color doesn't completely trap inside. Pilot permanent color markers only on the clear sheet because it will definitely work. Acrylic wasn't as smooth on the frosted. I added too much water and it doesn't stick, so I added more paint. Watercolors are quite fun. It is not as smooth as paper but still able to control. I used the sanded clear sheet and surprisingly quite easy to paint on. I tested out masking paint, but somehow small pieces of it started peeling off and it became a mess. Finally, I decided to quickly try Psy watercolor. The paint on the frosted side was leaking around it. On the other hand, you can achieve a straight line on the sanded clear plastic. And now to the oven and watch them shrink.
Look at your past and all your worries in the world.
I painted acrylic at the back. Let's have a review. I placed the clear ruler in the oven too long, and it ended up with this uneven texture. Painting acrylic at the back doesn't have much difference on both types of plastic. The colors remain vibrant. For Posca, it is obvious the frosted version has a more refined stroke, while the other one leaves water dry outmark. The fishes looks great, the colors did not change and all the details are there. For acrylic, too much texture for me. Perhaps I didn't get the paint-water ratio right. For watercolor, it is almost identical. The frosted version has a little bit more water texture. As I said earlier, the paint leaked on the frosted sheet. Well, permanent marker does its job. I tested this with color pencil to see how small it can go. Add in resin and start pushing it to the side. And place it under the UV light for about 5 minutes. Everything looks better after resin. Marker colors are bright and transparent. I did not dome it well. I think it's because some of the pieces were not flat and the resin did not stay in place. The fishes look alive. I'm not a big fan of the girl, but I will try acrylic again. When I use resin, it fills up the little frosted and sanded gap, therefore it looks clearer and smoother. The charms turned out quite cute. There's still a few more things that I want to test it out and possibly the next video. That's all for now. See you at the next video. Bye!